I've said in a previous video that I prefer editing my MacBook since there is just more room to work in. It can be extremely tedious trying to edit on a smaller screen like I have on my iPhone 11. Yet most of my editing is done on my phone, and the reason is very simple: better software. Hi there, I'm Francois. I like exploring ways that I can make my technology work for me. If you would like to get the best out of your technology, why not subscribe to my channel for more tips and tricks on how to do that. iMovie is a great application, especially for beginners. I think that it really is an amazing piece of software, and I used it as my main editing app for most of my first videos. However, as my needs changed and my techniques started varying, I needed more. My old MacBook Air struggles editing inside iMovie, so I think it's safe to assume that it will definitely struggle with better software like Davinci Resolve, Premiere Pro, and Final Cut Pro. I also need to align my audio recorded on my lapel mic with the video recorded on my phone. I've tried doing this on iMovie, but it's really difficult to get very precise when the audio waves are barely visible. That's where LumaFusion comes in. Made primarily for the iPhone and iPad, you might easily dismiss it as serious editing software. Sure, LumaTouch make the app easy to get started with by hiding most of the complexity, but as you get more familiar with the app, you quickly learn that LumaFusion is no slouch in the editing department. I start off by making a new project inside LumaFusion. I then copy the main footage file into the project. I also copy the GarageBand audio file into that same project. I detach the audio from the main footage by double tapping it. I line up the main footage audio and the GarageBand audio. You should be able to do this easily if you clapped in the beginning, as there will be definitive spikes in the waveform. I then listen to snippets of the aligned GarageBand audio with the main footage audio muted. If I'm happy with how it sounds, I delete the main footage audio. I'm then sure to make the entire GarageBand audio clip the master in LumaFusion's audio settings. I cut out the obvious pauses. These will be easily identifiable in the audio waveform. Since the audio and the video are linked, both will be cut and deleted as long as neither is selected. I work from the beginning to the end. Using the script, I then cut out the mistakes. I work from the end to the beginning, as the best takes are usually lost in a sequence of takes. I add markers for B-roll or links or any other reminders here. I cut out the ums and the ahs, and I use jump cuts to speed up delivery. LumaFusion supports multi-track editing, up to 6 video channels and 6 audio channels. This may not be as much as Premiere Pro, but definitely gives way more room for creativity when compared to iMovie. I try to make my B-roll clips only 5 seconds long. I add these from an album file for YouTube in my Photos app. Some video or photo files may be in a different location. That's why I've made a file for my current YouTube video in iCloud to make it easier to find. I can also add footage or background or other stock photos from Storyblocks. Some are free, but most require payment through an in-app subscription. I'm currently using Epidemic Sound, however, for music and sound effects, because I do not need to add extra footage for B-roll in these videos that I'm making now, and the music is much nicer and easier to find in my opinion. I then add zooming in or zooming out on the main footage. I align the eyes by using an overlay title with a line instead of text. I add the extra footage like intros, outros, and my subscribe animations then. I use my title presets and add the motions for these titles. I learned how to make my titles using Rob HK's videos on LumaFusion. Check the description box below for links to his channel. I then also have to remember to download fonts using Adobe Creative Cloud. I then add transitions when necessary to make an easy flow between cuts. I can also add other effects when necessary. I then add the music and sound effects. I remember to leave these as automatic so that they don't overpower the main footage audio. I listen to the volume of the entire project and adjust accordingly. I've shot in a flat profile in Filmic Pro. There should be a preset in LumaFusion for Filmic. I hope you have now seen how amazingly powerful LumaFusion is. After a year of using LumaFusion, I'm still learning how to make this powerful technology work for me. I will link some of my favorite YouTube videos in the description box below. These have really helped me get the most out of LumaFusion and subsequently increased my editing efficiency. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like, comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, subscribe so you get notified when the next helpful video comes out, and don't forget to share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.